General Conversation Podcast, Season 2, Episode 12. I'm Valerie,
This is Cord.
and this is our last episode for 2020. How
Gasp.
you feeling, Cordero? I know,
I'm
right?
feeling I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain, man.
Okay.
Enjoying this lovely day.
Okay, make sure you guys get out and vote. I just want to mention that in Georgia, we have a runoff election Tuesday, January 5th. Cordero, have you voted yet?
No, ma'am, I haven't. I have not been responsible, and I have voted yet, but I will. I'm
Oh,
going to vote.
gasp! Well, you have 2 more days to get out. It's to the
Yeah,
30th.
I'm going to make sure I vote. Take care of my civic duty as an upstanding civic citizen of
Right.
civility
That's all we ask of you.
and express my
But
civil
yeah, guys,
liberties.
if you still want to vote, you have until December 30th, or you can vote for the runoff on Tuesday, January 5th.
Yeah,
Kadera, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, Valerie. Like I said, I'm enjoying this nice, lovely day that we're having, even though it is gloomy outside. It makes me drowsy, but it is what it
Eerie.
is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I've been binge watching this show for most of the day though. This show,
What show have you been binge watching?
Boardwalk Empire. It's alright.
Is
It's
it
pretty
good?
cool. It's
It's
alright.
all
It's pretty
right.
cool. Yeah, it's
What
pretty
is it
cool.
on?
It is on. Wow. It's about prohibition. Um.
No, I mean like what network is on it?
Oh.
Is it on?
HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm binge watching
Gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
Mm.
Well, Cordero, did you have a good Christmas?
It was pretty cool. Ate. I had 2 days. Like it's the first thing. Ate. I had 2 days worth of leftovers that I got to take home.
Oh yeah.
Gain
Okay.
sustenance for myself. Yeah. I got some fire water.
Cause you out here starving.
Yeah, I'm not starving for real. Somebody need to take care of me. Um, got me some
Oh
fire water.
Lord.
Uncle, you know, yeah,
Fire water. What's that?
he gave me some
Is that
alcohol.
alcohol?
Yeah, he gave some shit
Oh.
so strong. Yo,
Is
I'm
it like
legit.
moonshine?
It might as well be, but it don't. It's not moonshine though. But yo, I'm gonna let you tell you something, Valerie. And yeah, bro.
I my liver's already
Look,
no. I
I'm gonna try.
let's be
Have a
honest.
sip.
I've already my liver during this quarantine. My liver has already been like, ma'am, get yourself
All
together.
you need is a little
So I
sip.
don't
All you
want
need
to
is a little
drink
sip.
anything. I don't want to drink anything that's called fire water.
It's not
Like,
called fire. It's called Georgia Spirits.
is that something they made up?
No, it's called Georgia Spirits. The bottle
It looked
says Georgia
like it
Spirits.
is.
The bottle says Georgia
Um.
Spirits, peach brandy, and I feel like I need to try
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I may try it. I don't know.
I feel like I need to try it too.
I'm trying to lay off to be honest, because this I thought about that. I was like, yeah, about March. I'm from since March. I've been hitting it pretty.
hitting, hitting that
Been
bottle,
hitting it pretty hard.
been hitting the sauce in
Like
that bottle pretty hard.
just saucing it up just a bit, just
Hmm.
a bit. So I was like, I might need a skeleton back. It's mainly been wine, but still.
But I'm saying you're gonna scale it back during like New Year's week. That's kind of like the that's like the wrong. That's like if you're gonna drink, it's supposed to be time people did that
No,
now.
you gotta pace yourself. Like I'm gonna go ahead and then I got a birthday coming up, but I want to go ahead and
You
just
do.
start telling it. Curtailing it now so that it's not so
Mm.
whatever. Because it's gotten a habit. Like it's like dinner wine. It's like girl, you can get a
That's
glass
not
of water.
that's not a habit. That's called a routine.
I mean that's how they do it. That's the for the
See?
routine, right? That's how they do it in Italy, but I shouldn't
Yeah,
have
you
to
know what
have
I'm
it
saying?
with wine. I mean, I don't have to
A
have
glass
it,
a
but
day keep the
when I
doctor
don't,
away.
I mean, it's like my dinner. It's like I feel like I'm in a restaurant. I think it's the ambiance that I create for myself. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm fancy.
If you're gonna be fancy, you need to be fancy all the way. Don't be half stepping the fancy.
Nah, you know what? I can get some sparkling something
It's
and
not
get
the
the
same.
same kind of bubbles
But
and be okay.
you've already had the wine now. How you gonna downgrade your fancy now?
Why? I've already told you what I'm gonna do, so I don't know why you're trying to talk me into something.
Why you gonna
Let's move
downgrade the
on.
fancy right now?
Let's move on.
You set your standard for fancy, and now I don't know who are you. I don't know what's going on.
I'm always gonna be Valerie. Know that. Bow.
Okay.
Now, so did you get everything you wanted for Christmas though?
Not really, but I'm
What did you want for
satisfied.
Christmas that you didn't get?
PS5, like
Is that and then like $500?
it's like five. I think $500-$600 depending on which version you get. I would have taken. I
So
would have
you your
taken either
own
one.
Santa Claus, right? Why you just didn't go get it? Was it out of stock or something?
Yeah, they ran out of
All the
stock.
crazy
Yeah.
kids beat you to it.
Hold on, who?
I said all the crazy kids beat you to it.
Yeah, they had to start the first batch is out. So I forgot when they said
Oh my
they said going
god.
on.
I mean, what does this PS5 do that got y'all spending $600?
I
It
mean,
better, you know what? It better serve me breakfast in the morning if I'm paying $600. I'm
hey,
just
you
saying.
have your prerogative and your vices, and we have ours. Don't be judgmental about
I'm
prerogative and
not being
vices.
judgmental. I
Listen,
just said,
I see your
you know what
face.
I do with $600, Cordero?
I know what I can do $600 too.
Spend it on PS5. Okay.
I mean, if that's my prerogative and my
Yeah, you're right. If
preference,
that's your
you know what I'm
prerogative,
saying?
go for it. Does it come with games?
That's a trick question because there's a lot of free games out there that you can download. So
No, no, no. I'm talking about on a particular PS5 that you trying to spend
not that
six
I
hundred
know of.
dollars
Nah,
for.
it don't come with any
Does it
games.
come with game? So it's just a system. Is it how many controllers you get?
Probably just one, like the standard one.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Why they make these games to be so much money and they make it just to play by
Because
yourself?
for
And
for
it's
one,
like,
for
don't you want to
one,
play with
you can
other
download.
people? I
Yeah, you can
child.
you can
They
download a whole bunch of
making
free
y'all be
games.
robots and get it's a y'all get
They
brain.
because you got a bunch of free games. You can if you want free games, you can download a bunch of free games and play them, play with your friends and
No,
stuff like that.
if for $600 I shouldn't have to download no free games. I should because it
Well, how
come
come? What if come with games you don't
pre-installed.
want? Why come? What if come with games you don't like?
Okay, that's a different story, but I
You can
still need you to.
you can
Still
pick and
need the
choose.
game system to put in the effort
I
to put
like the
in the free
freedom.
games.
I like the freedom of picking and choosing what I want.
Like being bamboozled. Okay,
That's
oh,
not
hey,
being bamboozled. Hey,
that's what you
I'm
do.
not gonna sit here and
If
let you
that's
bash
what you
me for being a
want,
gamer. You know what I'm saying?
Cordero, I'm not bashing you.
Yes,
I'm
it
bashing
is.
everybody who
Slick
pays six
comments.
hundred dollars for a gaming system
Slick
that they
com. Slick comments
that
is
don't
bashing.
come with. They come with one controller
Yeah, they all come with one
that
controller.
you can't play with nobody else. You know
You
what? You
can. You can play with somebody else. You play online for free.
mm.
You play
But you
online
can't
for
play
free.
next to nobody.
People really don't do that. In the pandemic gallery, people really don't do that no more. The pandemic, you don't play next to
You
somebody in the
still
pandemic
have
gallery.
people in your house. We
I
ain't
don't.
talking about just you.
I ain't got nobody in my house right now playing with me. No way.
Okay, I ain't gonna
So
get into that. I ain't gonna spill your business on New Year's Eve. All right, let's move it along. So you
bet.
didn't get your PS5. Let's see. Is there anything that I wanted
Yeah.
that I didn't get? Because you supposed to ask me back, but you still stuck
You.
on
I can.
PS5.
I was about
$600.
to, but you cut me off.
Let's see. What you know? What I didn't even have no expectations of getting things. Like there's some things that I wanted that I put on my list that I got. So, man, no. As I
Well,
say,
I
they
kind of
can
feel the
get
same way.
some.
Like I wanted a PS5, but I didn't expect really to get one. Really,
Why?
because
Is it a waiting list for a PS5? Why are we back on this PS5?
it's great.
Let's move on. We on
Because it's
time
great.
crunch.
Because it's
Can
great.
you sit here? Um, yeah, I don't think it was anything that I was like I had to have. That I didn't. Yeah, it was actually a good Christmas to be honest. I feel like that.
Yeah,
Okay, as
it
we
was
move
different.
forward, it was different. Yeah,
It's different.
yeah, yeah. All right. Do you have any plans for New Year's Eve, Cordero?
Not really. I plan on drinking some Georgia spirits. I'm I'm gonna I mean, I'm gonna be working that day anyway. So, and I'm gonna get off like
Me
right
too.
before. I'm gonna get off like right before.
Oh, that's right. Cause you work like kind of like a what's it second shift? Is it like
Yeah.
a second shift? Yeah.
So I'm gonna get off right before the whole New Year's thing happened. I might have one or two friends over, maybe depending on how I feel, and we'll bring it in like that. But outside of
Mm.
that, I don't plan on doing nothing big, no major stuff. What about you, Baylor? Oh, I might barbecue. Just to have some barbecue. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
now that's gonna be
Just have
nice.
some barbecue.
That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be pretty dope. Um, I do plan to watch it on TV this year.
Hmm.
The countdown. I mean, they used to drop the Georgia Peach here, but I don't think they even dropped the Georgia Peach anymore. Um, and no, like I'm gonna watch it at my house. I did buy some stuff from Kroger to the little whistle makers and whatnot, and I bought some champagne. But yeah, real low key. You know what I'm saying?
Really lucky.
Real low
Are you
ski
going? Are you
ski.
going? Are you going to invite anybody over, or just have any friends over, or anything like that?
I'm
Just
like
kind of
one person over.
like one
Yeah,
person. Yeah, I feel you. That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking. Like one or two people at the
Listen,
most.
and this is not gonna be no whole. Let's get. Plus, my apartment is small. We're not having all these
Right.
people over here like that. But the next day, I'll probably go visit like my dad and my brothers and stuff.
Fee.
So save me some barbecue. Don't put no pork on my plate though.
What?
Why you looking like that?
I'm
Don't
putting
put
a
no
pork
pork
in
on
your
my plate.
plate.
I'm saying I'm gonna come by and get a plate since you gonna barbecue. Just save me
Oh,
some barbecue. Put some to the side. Why you
okay.
looking like that?
Okay. You gonna bring some paper towels?
See this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Why we just can't be friends? You say
Wait,
you barbecue, now I gotta bring you
right. I'm
paper
just saying,
towels.
when you bring
You
some,
know,
you gonna bring some
paper
paper
towels,
towels
Cordell. Let me be
that you
honest
can
and quote. You
leave.
get a 3 pack for
You gonna
$2.
are you gonna leave
Three
them?
pack of paper towels. How hard is that?
Are you gonna leave the paper towels when you bring them?
Oh, I didn't like some of your. Oh, let me not be shady. I don't bring people stuff that bring take it back without leaves. But I digress. Yeah, if see, this is a serious question. If I were to bring you paper towels, you could keep them. Why would I? Look,
Right.
I should be messed up and go to Quick Trip and just go in there and get their
So
paper towels.
all I'm saying is, so when you come get your plate of barbecue, you gonna bring some paper towels.
Moving right along. So,
Boy, god damn.
do you believe in New? Do you believe in New Year's resolutions? And if so, do you do them?
um, do I believe in New Year's resolutions?
Why'd you do it like?
Uh, I mean, I think you can start there whenever. It's more like a declaration to yourself. So,
But
I
I'm
mean,
not. I'm saying, you know how people like, no, on New Year's, I've made this resolution, and I'm
decision to
going to
do
keep it for
this.
the whole year.
Sure. Do I believe in them? I probably make them, but do I like believe in them? Putting like a lot of stock into
So
them.
you've made them before, but you haven't followed through.
Yeah, I start off real good and I like teeter off. So I'm like, it's gonna
Right.
be
I
just
think
more
that's
like a
most people, right?
yeah. But I have things I want to do next year. Things I'm gonna have to already start
Hey.
doing. So
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
Well,
what about you, Valerie? New Year's resolution. Do you believe in them and do you have any? Hmm?
I believe in when people make them for themselves. I tend to don't go that route because I want to set myself up for failure. I mean, I think you should set goals for yourself, period. But I don't think you have to have a new year to do it, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
that's just where I'm gonna leave that at. So yeah, do I believe in it? I mean, for people to do, sure.
Say
I
if you believe it,
mean,
I believe it. You know what I'm
right, but
saying?
I think you should set little goals for yourself. I mean, throughout the year and just continue. And if you know that like some people have a hard time following through with something for a whole year, listen, they say after what is it, 30 days it becomes a habit. So I
21. I
feel
think it's 21.
okay, even better. So I feel like set little milestones for yourself, like 3 month goals, and then so you get to the whole year. But yeah, I don't really be like, okay, it's New Year, so let me pick up
New
something.
year,
No,
new me.
I know who this.
Who this? I got new goals. I block, delete, space bar,
Right.
tab.
But you know, if that's what you need to title it a New Year's resolution to get yourself together, hey,
Right.
I'm all for it.
Do you?
All
Do
right, so since we
you?
on this whole ending of the year and guys, what we're gonna do is for 2021 we're gonna start season 3. So this is gonna be also closing out season 2. And we're gonna leave 2020 where it is. So I have a couple questions that we're gonna run down for 2020. Cordero, was there anything that was good that came was there anything good that came out of 2020?
Sure. I for one saved gas money working from home.
Hey,
I mean,
okay.
I really appreciate that because for my fill up it was like $40. You know what I'm saying? You fill up. I got a little sporty car. It's not a sports car, but it's a little sporty. Got a little kick to
I
it. So
would say that's a sports car, dude. That's pretty. I mean, I've driven it and it's like, yeah, it's a little, yeah, it
so
got a little,
it drink a little gas every once in a while. I drink a little gas. So
a little.
that
Okay,
that that $100 to $200 a month I've saved on gas. You know what I'm saying? You
right.
Also, like I said, I got to work from home. Shit, I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Something I always wanted to do, and I enjoyed it myself. Um, and plus, I think just spending time with yourself, you got to know yourself a little bit better. You really kind of was in the four walls. You had to deal with your own shit. So that's my 2020. What good came out of it? I could go on forever, but I'm not. And I'm gonna ask Valerie. Valerie, what three things came out of your 2020 that you are?
I'm gonna have to piggy off the working from home because at first I used to be like, oh, I would love to work from home, but didn't know if I had the where was thought to do it because I get sidetracked easily. I mean, I never been diagnosed, and I ain't gonna claim that, but I got a little touch of ADD or something. I'm telling you, I think it's like working on computer screens all the time, and you
Hmm.
just needing stuff and music. Like, I mean, I literally be working out, watching TV, and listening to music. Anyway, but yeah, I do know that I can do it. Like, I can work from home and get things done efficiently, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I understand because I didn't know. I told you, when the weather was nice, I was in the back there in the back barbecuing and shit, and was doing all kind of outrageous stuff. But hey, the job got done. That's all that matters. The results.
I think having to basically social distance also allowed me to get outside, like get into these Georgia parks, these lakes and trails. Like Georgia's got some really nice areas that I probably wouldn't have known nothing about
True.
if I didn't, this didn't happen. Um, just
Waterfalls and
I
stuff.
have I think you'd be surprised how much you have a routine just, and then when that gets uprooted, you're like, oh, I gotta find something because staying in the house all day ain't gonna get it.
Mm-mm.
Um, Also, I like getting my nails done and grooming and all that kind of stuff. And so I became my own little personal nail tech. So I think being creative for me, like finding things to like YouTube kind of being like my best source of like teaching and trying things out and just like, okay, this is how you could do certain things if you
Right.
wax or if you do your hair or nails and just kind of grooming instead of trying to like they and saving your money like buying the stuff and realizing that I could invest in my own self and my own skills and get better at it. So that was kind of cool. And I would say, oh, Georgia turning blue. Holla! Wait, that was so like
Finally.
2000.
Finally.
But Georgia turning blue since like 92 and Trump didn't win the like that was like one of the best. Like I mean, they're probably the top thing that came
And like,
out of that
2020,
thing.
give us something, please.
Jesus.
You're taking our freedom.
Jesus.
But yeah,
But
man.
yeah.
That's
So
what's
that
up.
would be mine. The to get into my creative side, to being outdoorsy more, like going to parks and trails and trying to still find ways to exercise and just be outside and not feel claustrophobic. And like I said, Georgia turning blue and Trump not winning a second term. So those are my top for 2020.
Oh yeah, and I grew my hair out. Those of you who don't already know, if you've seen this shit.
All right, Cordero, what are three goals you have for 2021?
All right. So I actually put a deadline on this particular goal. Um, I'm not sure if I'm setting myself up for failure or not, but I think even if I don't reach that goal, I still accomplish a lot. It's to drop 60 pounds by my birthday. Um,
Wow, okay.
I want to finish this flooring that I have in my house that I've been kind of like tinkering away
You
with.
putting in flooring?
Yeah, because what's crazy is I've done this flooring. I did it at my mom's house. I did flooring at my dad's house. I put down tile, but I
Is
have
it
not done it.
hardwood?
It's the fake hardwood.
I know what I'm saying. Cause you have carpet, right?
Yeah.
Upstairs? Yeah.
Hmm. So
It'll be fun. See, I need projects. I
yeah.
like
So
doing
I'm
projects.
I want to do the flooring in this building, and I'm done. I've done it everywhere else except for my own damn spot, right?
Hmm.
I also want to generate more sources of income because I'm trying to do the thing where I'm working by myself, and it's actually something I've kind of already started. And like I showed you the book cover and stuff like that, getting good at the Photoshop stuff. So I'm getting more projects like that. Yeah, and I'm also doing more of my stock stuff. So I'm feeling really good about those. Really feeling really confident about that kind of stuff.
That's pretty dope.
Hmm. What about you, Valerie? What are some of your
Three
goals?
things that I want to accomplish for 2021 is to find more sources of income. So that was a good one. I had put that on my list as well. Um, Buy a house.
Ooh,
And the third thing is read more books.
okay,
So
okay.
I've been wanting to do that and putting it off, and there's a certain peace that comes for me when I read and I can get into a space when something's really good. And I'm not, and I mean like I need a copy book. I can't really do. I don't like the electronic. I need like the book, and I can turn the
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
I don't want a virtual page. I need to So yeah, those are my three things for 2021 that I would like to. Those are goals I have and aspirations.
Aspiration goals.
Right. All right. Name three things. It could be people, place, or thing that you are leaving in 2020.
That was kind of hard. Name things because I don't really think I have anything that I can like leave in 2020. Um, things I want to let go, things I want to leave. I don't think I can say is that I want to leave the country and live abroad. Like I can for a little while, you know what I'm saying? When I do that,
That would be
I want to
pretty
explore the
cool
option.
if they allow you to come wherever you want to
I
go.
know, right? Hey, we are officially American refugees. Like nobody wants to admit it, but like we go to the country, like please don't deport me back. Don't send me back, baby. I'm over
Uh,
here now, baby.
like y'all got the COVID
You got
bad.
to, yeah, you
No
got to
come
stay
over
over
here,
there.
like,
You
right?
ain't doing none of that. I would say to continue doing the same thing as far as return the same energy that people give me. What three things are you living in 2020?
I am leaving you in 2020. How about I'm leaving negative reality TV shows in 2020 because I have
Okay.
devoted my during this quarantine too much of my energy to these women bickering about what I do not know, and they fighting and carrying on. I'm leaving. I would say I leave my job, but I'm not. I leave my
Hey,
job.
why you
Now
playing?
I'm leaving COVID-19 in 2020, even though I got a feeling since COVID-19 is gonna bring its little stinking head on over to 2021. It's gonna rear its ugly head. But I
Hmm.
would like to like leave it in 2020. Seriously, like if just I could just blink and it'd be gone. I'm like, ugh. And I would say, yeah, Trump. Trump can stay
Yeah,
here.
he can leave his ass right.
Right
Yeah,
here.
he can leave
Right
at
here.
December. He can leave
So
his ass
just
on December
negative things
31st.
basically. Negative
Yeah.
things. Negative thing. Oh,
I,
I'm having my road rage, but I thought that might be a lie. That
nah,
might
you
be
got that. You need 21 days for that.
right. But here's the thing, I ain't really been driving, so I can't really,
Now that's
now,
gonna be a thing when the road, when like he back on the road. That's gonna be like,
boy,
is it gonna be like worse now or better? Because you
when
know.
I be going to my dentist appointments, I be about to lose my ah!
Oh, so Valerie, yes. If we do get a stimulus check, we might not. What are y'all
What
hoping?
I'm gonna do with $600? Spend it. That's it.
Hey, that's the realest
The
shit I've
fuck?
heard
The
about.
fuck?
Probably,
The fuck?
probably the realest shit ever. I'm gonna spend it. Like, yeah, for real. I feel you. I feel you. 600 bones. Boy, that man ain't shit. Anyway. He ain't shit.
All right, Cordero.
Hmm.
Last thing. What are three things that you hope happens in 2021?
Three things. I'm gonna start my first one. With this new administration, I'm hoping they can do something about these goddamn student loans. If I can just get that,
Amen.
if I can just get that, I'll be a satisfied soul. I really I know we wanted three things,
That's your one, two, and three.
man.
I ain't mad at you.
Listen, I can't even. I was like, just give me that.
But I think that will free up a lot of people from debt, like having student loan stuff. We
Yeah,
won't have,
it's a
some
permanent
of that,
it's a permanent cloud.
I've been thinking about it ever since I've been out of school. I've been paying on this student loan debt. I'm like, I ain't done yet. I know I've been out of school for a good minute.
And I pay y'all all. And I pay y'all on time. Like
Man, who you telling?
real, y'all get y'all money. I still ain't done with y'all yet.
I mean, it damn near direct deposited out. Whatever they
Trying to
get
tell
it.
'em, they think I'm playing about this leaving the country. I'm leaving student loans right here in this country.
Where you gonna leave me?
Leave right here in this country. You come back to visit. I can't come back to visit. I'm gonna Zoom meet you.
You know what's funny? My three things for 2021 is I literally said I pay off my student loans or they are forgiven.
That's one and two.
I literally had I literally had that here. Like that was one of the biggest things because I know Biden was supposed to. That might be on his agenda. Who knows? But I was like, yeah, I'm so done with
Just
these
do something with them. Don't
loans.
leave him. Don't leave him in this because obviously them being in the same status they are right now ain't helping nobody out.
Right.
Reduce them, take some off, forgive them, do something with them.
He need to forgive him.
I forget. Yeah, please forgive
Shit,
me.
don't send me $600. Forgive my student loan. How about
Yeah,
that?
I'm like keep it because you know what's gonna go.
Right. Okay, exactly. Pay these
Shit.
damn bills. My other hope is that I can travel for leisure again. I miss
Yeah.
traveling.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah.
And I miss like being around, like seeing different people and traveling and being around to different environments and visiting different places and seeing different sceneries and you know having these masks on. It's like you just it's a whole like depressing mood.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta realize too, we in a situation to where like we only saw this shit in movies like years ago,
hmm
really, and now it's like it's right here in our faces. Like I don't know, I hope that it does not get any worse, but just having to wear this like this whole new protocol of life, really,
Right.
it's a whole thing,
Right.
you know.
It's definitely a way of life now to have a mask on and to, social distance at least for the most part. But it's one of them things where it's like I'm not saying we got to go exactly back because I kind of don't mind somebody don't being right back up on my neck when I'm in line.
Right,
But I would like to be able to travel and to like go visit my dad without thinking like, oh God, I ain't got a mask on,
right.
or
I got to turn around. I hope I don't spread nothing. I can't sneeze and all kind of
right.
shit.
It ain't like we out here licking the floor or the ground and stuff. But dang, like, do we really have to be so messed up? So my third thing is that my hope for 2021 is that COVID gets eradicated, or at least not spread as much like it's the way it's
Right,
spreading, and that people not dying from it. If you get it, it shouldn't be a fact that you get a cold or something like a COVID-19 and then you die from it. Like that should not be
it's a death sentence. You know what I'm saying?
right. So and not for everybody, but for those that have a compromised immune system or
Hmm.
elderly, or even for some healthy individuals. And so that is my hope for 2021. From my mouth to God's ears.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But on a pleasant note, um, we just want to thank you guys for listening to us for all this time. How long has it been? About how long have we been doing this, Kadero?
You know,
Almost.
we've been doing it for a couple of years now. If you really
Is
think
it
about
like two?
it, it's coming up on 2 years now. Because I think we started at the kind of towards the end of 2019,
Right. Yeah,
right?
maybe.
It's probably
No,
was
I think before that. Yeah,
probably
beginning of
okay.
19 maybe.
You might be right. We
Cause
come
it's
up
2020.
we come up on 2 years now. I'm gonna put it like that. We if we ain't
Yeah.
reached 2 years, we a couple weeks, maybe a month shy of that. So
Right.
of that 2 years.
Either way, even though we can't tell y'all where we actually started, we do appreciate you guys for listening and giving feedback. We hope to see that you guys are listening in 2021 and that you're gonna tune in to season 3 where we have more topics. And we thank you guys for listening. We want y'all to have a safe new year and stay safe.
Yeah. So
Thanks for listening.
Valerie, you wanna close this out?
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Peace.
Peace.